Every day, 22 veterans and their loved ones lose their lives to the battle within, a fight invisible but deadly. For those who face the horrors of war and the isolation of coming home, this book is more than words. It's a lifeline, a tool to navigate the darkest moments. Author William A. Stevens Jr. opens Pandora's box, exposing the harsh truth of trauma, healing, and redemption. This is also a father's apology, a heartfelt letter to his daughter, a two-time world champion, for the moments lost while trapped in his own pain. Stevens is the voice for those who feel voiceless, writing to inspire, to heal, and to give hope that change is possible. Join him on this journey of survival, forgiveness, and finding peace. The Broken Mirror. Available now on Amazon.
Good evening. It is about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am here in Davenport, Florida. I am William Stevens, known as the Voice of the Voiceless. Don't want to take up too much of your time. This is episode 1. No, this is episode 1, podcast number 3. So I'm pretty new at this. So, all right. So let's get on this roll. This is called Authors Watch Out for Scammers. So I'll put you in this situation. I am a 2-time published author of one book called The Mirror, the second edition. And I will tell you why it's called the second edition, not just The Mirror. And then my new book that just recently came out on Halloween called The Broken Mirror, that mental health journey and beyond. So let me take you back to about 2017 when I didn't even know I was going to write a book, and I had a manuscript after my father died. Putting all the puzzle pieces together, I have a book. I have a cover, and I have this eulogy on the back to catch people. I think that's what it's called. When people pick up the book and say, this is a good book, and you got to have a catchy cover, and you definitely have to have a banging name. So I had all that, and I was looking, and I jumped on the first thing I saw, and that was with a company, and yeah, I'm going to call them out, Book Venture. So I don't believe they're even a company anymore, organization with a 1.2 rating on the Better Business. Paid $3,000 for my contract. Next thing you know, they make this amazing book. The quality wasn't good. A bunch of my friends said that, the pages were not a cool color. It was like that yellow, nothing really big, nothing popped. They did send my book to the U.S. Book Review. They reviewed it, and then I got some kind of freaking blue seal of excellence from the U.S. Book Review. And I started going down the rabbit hole because I didn't get no royalties. I think they sent me like a check for $300 and then like voided my contract, and my book was still out there, but it was unavailable. People were like, what's going on? Can't get your book. So all the way to, 2024, I didn't really do anything. And I fell under United Writers. I joined their organization, met up with a gentleman who I thought was my friend and was trying to help me. They rebranded The Mirror to be called The Mirror, the second edition. So the reason why is because I had to change some content on the back, and I wasn't happy with it. So for $179, man, they freaking took me under their wing and produced an awesome product. Only a softback, beautiful book, beautiful quality. All my friends were making comments. It was an amazing book. It was all glossy and everything. And then it started weeding me in, hey, we can do this. We can do this. Maybe you need to write another book. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to write another book. Can't do that, man. Not going to write another book. And then I started like audio notes and started writing my book on my phone, like talking to my phone. And I had the manuscript after my editor person that I knew for like several years, had 39 years of experience. Took 80 hours to do it. His wife had a heart attack, some kind of heart issue. And then I had to submit it to the guy who actually wrote my foreword and shared it with the gentleman who also did my preface. They put it into book format. I sent it to these idiots, United Writers, this Mr. Goldberg idiot guy. Like I said, I thought they were my friends. And then he's like, oh, so to do that with the ISBNs and the copyright is all going to be like $500. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that, And then it was like, we want to do a hardback and we want to do an audio. We want to do a trifecta. We want to do a podcast. And it was like $2,900. So yeah, they fed me and they took me and we've been working for months. It was like June. I was like, look, I need this book to drop on freaking on 31 October, which was my retirement date from the Army. We had a little video and everything, and they dropped the ball. And so on Halloween, I was up for like 8 hours. The video never dropped. The book never dropped. And I was extremely upset that The Broken Mirror did not drop on Halloween. And I was out like $3,000 again. And the guy said he had health issues and there was IT issues. Amazon was having problems and all this. And I did the research and found out that he was lying about everything. He said someone broke into his house and all this. And he actually had health issues. And I actually shared some remedies with him and tried to help him and stuff. And knowing this guy was my friend, he was fucking me at the same time. So eventually him and I stopped communicating and I was sending horrid emails to their company and telling them how much they're a scam. And if you go online, you'll see they are a scam. United Writers Organization is a piece of shit. So if you are a young publisher, I would go with KDP. They'll edit your stuff. They'll do everything on Amazon. I would have it edited before so that they don't have to like do a lot. There are too many authors out there that jump at the first thing they see and they get scammed like me. So I got scammed out of like $6,000. And then my dumbass again, people were saying, hey, maybe your books need to be audio. And this lady has been bugging me for months. And I was like, okay, well, I'll jump on that. So I paid them $2,900 for my audiobook that dropped 3 days before Christmas. I was up for almost 24 hours straight doing audio recordings. Actually, I had them done, but I had to change format and stuff, and I didn't know how to do that stuff. Had it all recorded because my daughter's a Gen Z, and she's young, and they listen to stuff. They don't read no more. So, and I don't like to read either, so I like to listen to audios. So I got this email saying that they were going to go on vacation from the 23rd all the way to the 7th January. 7 January. So we're still in that time period. No communication. They dropped the ball on my book. They said they had like audio issues and MP3s and there was things wrong. And in the contract, it said, I signed like a 30-page contract. And I'm like, man, I'm with a real company now, Well, there's no product and I'm still waiting for the product. So don't go down the rabbit hole like me. I'm just telling you, do your research. Don't jump at the first publishing company that you see. Self-publish. That's the way I am. Both of my books are on Amazon, hardback, softback, and Kindle. The Mirror is going to be retired under United Writers and some fucking company called Lulu.com. They scam people too. So do your research. I'm thinking about getting legal. And then they reached out to me and said that this Goldberg guy, he got fired. So I guess he was doing the same thing to other people like he was doing to me. So I guess he really did have health issues, and United Riders wasn't paying like his insurance. So he was taking my money and paying for his shit. So they said he no longer worked for the company. I was like, well, hopefully he died, because he's an asshole. And not to sound like a jerk or anything, but please do your research. I am leaving proof that you can get screwed over. Sorry about the language, but if you want to reach out to me, I'm at wstephens007 I can share some of my experiences, or you can go on 1821 Productions on Facebook, or William Stevens on Facebook. So that being said, I'd like to hear what you feel about people going out there and trying to publish their books. And there's so many companies out there that are scamming young authors. And I have been interacting with several different authors and content creators. And don't get me started on content creators making videos. I've had a few people make really good videos, like the one you just saw and the one you will see at the end. But sometimes they want to go outside the box, meaning not work with their company, and then come at me and charge me an amount of money. And then when I send them the money, they say they didn't get it. So I'm not even going to open Pandora's box there, but don't be like me, because I'm like an absolute fucking idiot. And some people will not say that about themselves, but I've learned my lesson. I do everything self now. I am trying to find a content creator to make a really cool introduction video, because I think some people are getting tired of the 22 a day, but there are 22 veterans and their family members and loved ones out there who are committing suicide every day. That being said, tonight I'm also going to record episode 4 on the elephant in the room, and we will talk about that on episode 4. I have some amazing guests coming, some veterans, some non-veterans, some people who have organizations for like homeless veterans and stuff like that. And I can't wait to get started. It's not an easy process to develop a platform and build your podcast, because you also have to like download their videos and their pictures and stuff and put everything into it. Because right now I'm doing everything on my phone as I'm recording here, so I don't know what my voice is sounding like. I'll go back and listen to it, but I'm not going to go back and record anything, because like what comes from mind, body, and soul is what you get. Because I am real. I am the voice of the voiceless. You have a great night.
What if the mirror was more than it was meant to be? I found myself sitting in my first combat deployment at only 19 years old. Years later, forged from war and severe PTSD, I find myself sitting here looking into this broken mirror, trying to figure out where this broken relationship is going with me and my teenage daughter. Am I at my final reset? Where is this journey going to take me?